Migrants were injured following a crash in Mexicali. It happened overnight. 3 of the migrants are in serious conditions. All of the migrants are from Colombia. Police say the driver ran a red light, crashing with a bus. Police arrested the driver. We will have the latest details on this story on our KYMA.com and our next newscast at 6 p.m. An arrest has been made in the murder of Tupac Shakur. Police in a Friday afternoon news conference say the arrest was made Friday morning in Las Vegas. The connection with the case, the man arrested was Dwayne Davis, aka Keefe Deed. His Henderson home, which you see here, was searched in July as part of the Las Vegas Metro Police Department's ongoing investigation into the shooting. Shakur was shot and killed while leaving a boxing match on his Las Vegas trip in 1996. The rapper was just 25. His untimely death has been a subject of conspiracy theories and decades-long investigation. This brings us to our topic of the day. Do you think Tupac's killer should have been caught sooner? Yes or no? Just head to kyma.com/polls or scan the QR code on your screen to let us know what you think. We'll have the final tally tonight at 10. Or you can vote also by downloading our free KYMA app available in our app store. Yuma's local transportation will honor the contributions of our Native community, brings us to the area. White Cat will celebrate its first Indigenous Peoples Day, having free rides for everyone on all routes on Monday, October 9th. The idea is to make all residents feel welcome in our local transportation.
Oh, it's exciting. I think it's, we need to start celebrating more of the diversity in our community, and I think this is a great way to do it and to show our support.
The free rides will be all day, including routes to El Centro and Wilton. The communication department at Arizona Western College is getting a much-needed upgrade. This new building, which is almost finished, will house the college's radio and television stations. It will also be a space for entrepreneurs and the school's new e-sports program. The school says the building will allow them to interact with other organizations across Yuma County. It's that time of year again. Bridget's Gift is back October 21st with country music icon Trace Adkins, and we have a special contest for one local lucky. 13 on Your Sides teamed up with Bridget's Gift to give away one VIP package. Nominate someone who is fighting breast cancer or breast cancer survivor. By sharing a story with us, you can find the entry form on our website. The foundation will pick a winner and they will get a special treatment all night. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, so go nominate someone you know at kyma.com. Coming up in our next 13 on Your Side, find out which states have higher gun suicide rates.
There's never been a better time to drive away in a new Hyundai. Visit Imperial Valley Hyundai today. With the hottest new lineup of Palisades, Tucsons, and Konas, and more arriving daily, you can still get the dream ride of your choice. Shop and buy 100% online or check us out located just off Interstate 8. Feel confident with America's Best Warranty, 10-year, 100,000 miles, and owner's assurance when you drive a new Hyundai. Visit ivhyundai.com today and experience the difference.
Imagine if you had a chance to change a child's life, to protect our public lands, to help our veterans, to create a healthier Arizona. When you sign up for AmeriCorps, you have the chance to make a difference. Part-time or full-time, student or senior, AmeriCorps is for everyone. Sign up at serve.az.gov. That's serve.az.gov. This message is sponsored by the Arizona Governor's Office of Youth, Faith, and Family.
I assume you got the dog as a puppy.
We got him for my birthday.
Not for her birthday.
An ex returns with demands.
The dog has been living with Mr. Sprudy. You want the dog back.
He would not let me in the house. He got in my face.
But will hounding the judge help?
Why would I want to uproot the dog?
I know that I can take care of the dog better.
The dog has lived with one constant person. That's him.
Next, Judge Judy.
When the safety of a home turns into a place of fear. When we find that someone can't advocate for themselves. When we find our vulnerable friends, family, and neighbors in unsafe situations, it's our responsibility to speak up. Visit speakupaz.org to learn more.
Welcome back. Gun suicide levels are vastly different among the 50 U.S. states depending on their gun laws. According to an analysis from the nonprofit Evertown for Gun Safety, the report found that states with the weakest gun safety laws like Mississippi and Arkansas saw the rate of gun suicides jump 39% over the past 2 decades. In contrast, states with the strongest safety laws saw rates decrease slightly over the same time period. According to Evertown, about 72,000 lives could have been saved if all states had strong gun safety laws like California and New York. And U.S. government lawsuit alleges that Tesla allowed racism at its factory in Fremont, California. The suit filed Thursday accused the automaker of allowing repeated and overt displays of racism towards black employees. Racial slurs, including the N-word, were allegedly used by non-black employees. When speaking to black employees of the factory, the suit also alleges instances of racist taunts and threats, including death threats. This is not the first time that Tesla has faced legal repercussions for alleged racist behavior in the Fremont factory. Tesla did not respond to a request for comment on the latest suit. The lawsuit makes no specific monetary demand, but asks that the jury require Tesla to pay alleged victims for the conduct they were subject to and their other damages.
Well, strong winds still on the way for the desert Southwest. We'll tell you just how strong those speeds will be coming up in your First Alert forecast.
Imagine a knife taking this much abuse and didn't need sharpening. Introducing the incredible NutriBlade knives. They're coated with granite stone non-stick and made of stainless steel, one of the hardest substances on Earth. Now everyone can chop, slice, and dice just like a pro. The Easy Grip rubberized handles deliver incredible control and accuracy to chop salads in seconds and cut frozen solid meat with ease and get razor-thin slices every time. The non-stick surface means food slides right off and they're dishwasher safe. Plus, they'll stay razor sharp guaranteed. A complete set of chef knives can cost you hundreds, but today you can get this professional 6-piece set of NutriBlades for just $29.95. Order right now and we'll even ship them to you free. Now get your own NutriBlade knives from Granite Stone. The last knives you'll ever buy.
Call 1-800-523-8431 or go to buynutriblade.com.
You rip and tear your old statements and bills, but thieves use this information to steal your identity. Don't be a victim. Get the ID Police, the new ink roller that encrypts all your old documents. So before you throw it out, just roll it on, and your information is gone, both on the front and through the back. Even if the paper is held up to the light, even your medical information is safe with the ID Police. So block it out before you throw it out. Order now and get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 and get free shipping too. This offer is not available on Amazon, so call or click now to get your ID Police for as low as $9.99 with free shipping. Order now.
Call 1-800-903-8817. That's 1-800-903-8817 or visit getidpolice.com. So call 1-800-903-8817 now.
Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully it's been a great Friday evening for everyone across the desert Southwest as we continue to deal with these windy conditions here in the area. You can see some of those winds taking a look outside using our RV World Yuma Sky Cam. As we take a look at the water towers near downtown Yuma, you can see that things are pretty strong at the moment. We'll touch more on those speeds in just a little bit. But for right now, let's go ahead and take a look at the alerts they're causing. And once we pull that up, you can see a wind advisory in place for Imperial County. That'll be here until 10 p.m. on Saturday. And then as I step out of the way here, you can see what's going on over in Yuma County. Actually, a fire weather warning. That'll be in place until Saturday at 7 p.m. So clearly a lot to look out for. And as we take a look at our current wind speeds, you can see that things are at least decently gusty right now, but thankfully nothing too severe here in the area. A look at our future wind speeds, though, will show you just how strong things will be getting, especially over in the Imperial Valley over the next day or so. Particularly over in the Ocotillo region, you can see that those speeds could be reaching as high as 45 miles per hour, and as you can see, a residual effect across the entire desert Southwest with those winds. A look at our air quality index, sponsored by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Good conditions at the moment for Brawley, Calexico, and Niland. El Centro and Westmoreland, however, sitting at moderate. Looking now at our current temperatures in the area, you can see most of Imperial County avoiding those triple-digit conditions. And a look at our temperatures for Yuma County are showing us plenty more of the same in that high 90s range. Looking now at today's viewer weather photo, this coming to us from Elaine Koch, giving us a beautiful shot of the Yuma sky. How about the clouds we got going on there to go along with what looks like a good sunset? So Elaine, thank you so much for getting this sent in. Let's go ahead and take a look at our 7-day forecast, sponsored by Imperial Valley Hyundai. Again, expect that cool down to continue here throughout the rest of the weekend ahead of what should be a consistently windy week next week in the Yuma area. And taking a look at our 7-day forecast for the Imperial Valley, tracking more of the same, although with those stronger winds in the valley for tomorrow, things could be getting a little bit hazy, so maybe visibility being affected there. But again, a cool down coming for the weekend, and those winds likely staying pretty more consistent throughout next week here in the desert Southwest.
Next on 13 on your side, find out how you can minimize drinking during Sober October.
Everybody all set? This ain't checkers, this is chess. You're about to play it with masters.
Oh, what a night it's gonna be.
Gonna be awesome.
Sunday on CBS.
The biggest story in sports. Everyone's forgotten who runs this rally.
Could a blind side be in the work? Just tell me who to fight.
Everyone.
Flashing lights. See them, and you know to go slow. Now we put that same technology in the palm of your hand with Lizard Flare. It's the high-tech safety flare with no flame. Lizard Flare uses 15 high-intensity LED strobes that can be seen nearly a mile away, and a powerful magnet that sticks to your car without exiting the vehicle. Look, flares are dangerous, but Lizard Flare won't let you down. A dead battery, an empty gas tank. With Lizard Flare, help is on the way. Lizard Flare Pro has an ultra-bright flashlight, too.
Get your Lizard Flare for only $9.99, but wait, Lizard Flare may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Lizard Flare is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. There is a strict limit of 2 vehicle packs per order. Call now.
This may be your last chance, so call 1-800-952-8740. That's 1-800-952-8740 or visit lizardflare.com. Order now.
NPG of Yuma is looking for a technical director. If you have basic computer skills, are 18 or older, thrive in a high-paced environment, and have nerves of steel, we're looking for someone to direct live news broadcasts, live cut-ins, and pre-produced news segments. You'll be directing the best on-air personalities in the business to provide the best local news coverage in the desert Southwest. Apply at kyma.com today.
Thanks for staying with us. Experts say giving up alcohol, even for a short time, can help with your health. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has more on how to have a successful Sober October.
In many settings, it's become a social norm, but alcohol misuse isn't good for your health, and giving up drinking, even for a short time, could help you feel better.
A better sleep, reduce stress and anxiety levels, and it also can reduce the risk of certain chronic illnesses.
If you're planning a sober October, don't do it alone. Surround yourself with supportive family and friends, says registered dietitian Maria Meza Martinez with Orlando Health.
Just to make sure that you have not only accountability, but also support system.
It might be a big change for some. If you're giving up alcohol, Martinez says not to overdo it. Don't try a new diet trend at the same time or the latest exercise challenge.
We just do it one thing at a time, so don't overwhelm yourself.
If you're a social drinker missing out on a cocktail, try a mocktail instead.
We have everything that a regular cocktail would have except the alcohol.
You can also set yourself up for success by focusing on what you're adding to your life rather than what's being taken away.
If they see that their health is improving, then they can continue this journey past the Sober October.
For Health Minute, I'm Andy Gaither.
Martinez says alcohol also affects gut health, and giving up drinking can help your gut heal. To help with what she says also suggests consuming probiotics and prebiotics along with eating a balanced diet. Moving forward, we're managing stress.
We're like human.
Coming up, Chef Lucy is back in the studio with 13 on Your Side's Vanessa Gongora, whipping up some burgers with a twist. Find out how to make a healthy alternative after the break.
With an available interior work surface, an available Pro Power on board that acts as a mobile generator, Ford F-150 has all the capability and technology you need. Because when we are unidos, we are stronger. Get a 2023 Ford F-150 XLT with 0% APR limited term financing, plus up to $1,000 bonus cash.
Further markdowns taken at Yuma Ashley Outlet's massive store closing liquidation. We must clear the floors to prepare for a new super mattress and living room store. Ashley Outlet is closing. Ashley Home Store will remain open. Now, further markdowns have been taken on all remaining furniture and mattresses. You'll never ever be able to buy at prices like this again. Nobody can beat these store closing prices. Before the doors close, everything goes during the massive store closing liquidation at Yuma Ashley Outlet. Further markdowns taken.
When it comes to technology, our military reigns supreme. They never use a flashlight with an inferior beam. They use the TacLight Max from Bell & Howell. Lab certified at 50 times the brightness of regular flashlights. TacLight Max can spotlight objects hundreds of feet away and be seen up to 10 nautical miles. Even better, that light lasts for hours, even on full brightness. Then, simply plug it in to recharge. Features 5 preset modes, a 200 times zoom, and a tactical strobe that can stun and disorient the strongest attacker. In freezing temperatures, a car battery will stop working. But even inside this giant slab of ice, the TacLight Max keeps on working. There's just nothing like it on the market today.
Act now to get your TacLight Max for just $29.99, and we'll even ship it to you free. But wait, order today and you can get a second one. Just pay a separate fee.
To order, call 1-800-346-0316. That's 1-800-346-0316, or go to TacLightMax.com.
Thank you for sticking with us. If you're hungry, I have Chef Lucy here with us to teach us how to make a lentil burger, so a plant-based burger.
Yes, it's going to be a great source of plant-based protein and also iron. So it's always a good idea to come out with different recipes to incorporate, you know, these like the lentils to your daily menu, or, you know, like once a week, so you can increase your protein and the iron as well.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to be making these burgers really easy to make, just a few extra ingredients, but more than anything, they're just condiments and whatever you want to mix in your burger. Okay. And today we're going to be using the shredded carrots for the vegetable, but we can sub for bell peppers, jalapenos, habaneros, your favorite.
No. We learned that.
Yeah. Broccoli, like any other type of vegetable, you can sub for that. And the rest of the ingredients. Here to bind the lentil, we're going to be using a oatmeal.
Okay.
the flour. We're just gonna, if you don't have that, you just blend a little bit of the oatmeal and you have the flour in there. Okay. Of course, we have lentils over here. We cook those and, you know, wait until they're really soft so you can bind the burger really well, okay? A little bit of garlic and onion when you're cooking, water. It takes like about 30 minutes or so to get this consistency, okay? So first of all, when starting this recipe, we're gonna get some of the diced onions and we're gonna cook them for like about 5 minutes.
Okay.
So it's gonna give the flavor of the onion, but it's not gonna be that strong. So that's why it's recommended to cook the onions before, okay?
Some grilled onions.
Yeah, so we have that in there and pretty much we're gonna incorporate all the ingredients. Like I said, we have the vegetable over here. I have the carrots this time. And we're gonna add some garlic, of course. You know, all the recipes taste better with garlic.
I love garlic.
Over here I have some of the soy sauce. This is gonna bring like the salty flavor to it. And also ketchup. And this is gonna help us to bind everything up. See, really well. We're gonna add the flour. This is gonna be like about 2 tablespoons, all depend on the batch that you're making. You can make extra and have in the freezer for later, you know, during the week.
Okay.
I have some paprika and cumin. The cumin and the lentils is something like they always come together. So I added some of these so we can remind of the lentil soup that grandma used to make and that special flavor, that's the cumin, you know. And of course, salt and pepper in there. And we're gonna combine everything really well. Here, when you're combining everything, we're gonna make sure that we can get the lentils and make like a little, you know, make it
like
smash
it okay.
So we can form our burgers over here.
Got you.
Yeah. So it all depends on the bread that you're going to be using. You're going to be making the burger patties over here. Make sure that it incorporates really well. And you can set those up like about 1 hour in the fridge just to get, you know, so they can get the consistency that you like, okay? So we have in there. You can make as much as you want and then cook them and put them in the freezer for later use, okay?
All right.
All right. So we have some already made over here. Look, oh my God, they look amazing. You know, if you can smell that special flavor, the cumin stuff.
Yes.
It's just different. And if you see it, I mean, they almost look like a beef burger over here. You can get creative with that burger and have like little extra vegetables in there.
I love how you added the sprouts on there as well.
Yeah, like it combines like really well with this recipe.
Looks delicious, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
So we're gonna cut it in half for you over here so you can try it.
Okay.
Oh my God, look at the steam.
You can see the steam coming up, yes. Okay, don't judge me. I'm gonna take a bite of this, big bite. Yes.
Really good, something different to make at home, and I hope you like this recipe. And you can find this recipe at topmeals.com or
kymain.com. We'll be right back.
Coming up in our next 13 on your side, Vespa mopeds are a big hit in Europe. Find out why American travelers love to put their foot to the pedal.
American Veterans of Yuma.
A place that honors and supports veterans and shows them all the dignity they deserve. You can show your thanks by stopping in for live music, great food, friendly people, and even get a free coffee with breakfast and thank them in person. Remember, everyone at the post is a volunteer. All profits go directly to this great cause. All gave some gave all.
American Veterans of Yuma, dedicated to helping veterans get the help they need.
As the world springs to life, kids need all kinds of things to bloom. They need love and protection, and kids everywhere need food. They need safe, clean water, and resources to learn good habits and stay healthy. Young minds need books to learn, develop, and face the future. But our most vulnerable children lack access to what they need, both in the U.S. and around the world. Together, we can help them. Your support delivers food and other resources to families, so children can grow and thrive. Help kids bloom. Learn how you can help.
NPG of Yuma El Centro has an immediate opening for a multimedia journalist. We're looking for an articulate multimedia journalist with good camera presence and a firm grasp of current events. The candidate must have strong news judgment and solid writing and video skills, able to get news covered, get it on the air, and maintain a smooth delivery. The candidate we choose must be able to shoot and edit his or her own material. When applying for this position, please go to kyma.com.
Now on 13 on Your Side, the month of October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Find out how law enforcement agencies are spreading awareness.
The auto workers' strike is growing. I'm Michael George with why thousands more union members are joining the picket lines.
And could Tupac's murder case finally be at an end? Hear all about the arrests made and where the suspect was found.
First at 4 continues now.
Thank you for watching on 13 on Your Side. I'm Jaylene Aguilera filling in for Vanessa Gongora. With less than 2 days to go until the government shuts down, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy says he will introduce a short-term spending bill known as Continuing Resolution to keep the government open while Congress works on long-term spending plans. Nicole Sagana has more details from Capitol Hill.
Alice Silver can smile while she watches her kids play, but that grin fades when she thinks about what's looming.
Times are hard as it is, and a paycheck being missed is a big problem.
Silver's husband is one of more than 1 million members of the military who's facing the prospect of working without pay and potentially choosing between feeding their families or paying their bills. She had a message for members of Congress who will still be receiving paychecks during the shutdown.
Make a decision, get their stuff together and think about us real people who have real problems and real bills to pay.
Right-wing Republicans successfully blocked a last-ditch effort from House Speaker Kevin McCarthy to keep the government open.
Keep working and make sure we solve this problem.
Those same GOP hardliners are threatening to vote out Kevin McCarthy as Speaker of the House, even as he's moved more and more to the right over time to accommodate them, but to no avail.
We're going to have to deal with the fact that we've had failed leadership, and that failed leadership has put us under the gun and may cause some disruption. So that cannot escape some accountability.
Hundreds of thousands of federal workers will be furloughed during a shutdown, and millions more, like TSA screeners, will have to work without pay.
People who don't get paid to come into work sometimes don't come into work, even if they're asked to. So getting through an airport could be hard, getting a passport could be hard.
The shutdown takes effect at 12:01 a.m. on Sunday morning. Nicole Skanga, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
And because a possible government shutdown is on the horizon, if Congress does not pass a funding legislation, Yuma County could be affected. According to local officials, the entities they are most concerned about are Homeland Security, Border Patrol, and the military. But each government shutdown differs. One immigration legal expert explains about how the possible shutdown could affect those at the border.
The border would still be patrolled the way that it is. So if someone's making an affirmative application at the border, then Border Patrol would not be processing that. A TN is a great example. People from Mexico or Canada can request that at the border.
The government has until tomorrow to make a decision before the government officially shuts down on October 1st. Senator Dianne Feinstein has died at the age of 90. The California Democrat was the longest-serving female senator in U.S. history. Feinstein, a formerly mayor of San Francisco, was first elected to the U.S. Senate in 1992. Recently, Feinstein's health became a subject of increasing scrutiny. She took an extended absence from the Senate in February, when she was hospitalized with shingles. She returned 3 months later after suffering multiple complications. California Governor Gavin Newsom now has the power to appoint someone to serve out of the rest of Feinstein's term. And Arizona Senator Mark Kelly issued a statement today remembering California Senator Feinstein, saying, quote, "Senator Feinstein's legacy will live on in California, the Senate, and in every woman she inspired throughout her historic career. Rest in peace." Raul Ruiz also shared a statement on Feinstein saying, quote, "I am deeply saddened by the recent passing of Senator Dianne Feinstein, a trailblazer for our democracy and all of us in California and across the nation." This morning, law enforcement vehicles from the county gathered to participate and raise awareness about domestic violence. Our reporter Miriam Ordonez has more.
Amberlease Place holds this event annually for National Domestic Violence Awareness Month in October. Law enforcement agencies came together to put a symbolic purple ribbon on their vehicles.
Domestic violence is our highest call for service every year, year after year after year.
Amberlease Place in Yuma works 24/7 with all 12 county law enforcement agencies to assist and help victims of domestic conflicts.
So it's really, really important to us that we help our community recognize the dangers and the signs of domestic violence.
All participating vehicles and officers stood next to their cars to advocate in efforts to end domestic violence.
But just raising awareness, it helps neighbors, community members, and anyone who knows a victim of domestic violence to be part of solving the issue. So.
Amberlease Place offers many resources to victims, and their goal is to be an ally to anyone who needs it. Reporting in Yuma, Miriam Ordonez.
An arrest has been made in the murder of Tupac Shakur. Police in a Friday afternoon news conference say the arrest was made Friday morning in Las Vegas in connection with the case. The man arrested is Dwayne Davis, aka Keith D. His Henderson home, which you see here, was searched in July as part of the Las Vegas Metro Police Department's ongoing investigation into the shooting. Shakur was shot and killed while leaving a boxing match on the Las Vegas Strip in 1996. The rapper was just 25. His untimely death has been the subject of conspiracy theories and decades-long investigation.